the dawn of the first human civilizations, the classification and grouping of different sectors of the population has been very much present in many different structural forms. Through these stratification indicators, the measuring of the development or regression of a particular nation or region is made possible. Some of these include income per person, area of residence, access to services, and more. Although these indicators might not necessarily be visible at an individual perspective, it only takes a glance back to see that society is indeed extremely divided into different areas or zones of residence, into the way we eat, and into our customs. Let's take this small city as an example. In it, there are several residential areas. Each one varies on the cost of the rent or the houses themselves, the area per person, security, crowdedness, state of the building or roads, and the quality of the services. Most members of the same social level are allocated to similar areas, not because of free choice, but because of what their income and wealth allows them to afford. People of larger wealth inhabiting the more equipped and high-status area pay part of their income in order to help people with less economic capability to pay for and improve their public services. Services such as telecommunication, transportation, education, and recreational activities, food and water, electricity, and gas are all examples in which can increase or decrease in price or quality depending on the area of residence. Additionally, the jobs and places for which someone can work are often dependent on their acquisitive capabilities and correlated to social level. A system originally made with the good intention of promoting social mobility currently only promotes the status quo. Therefore, people are remaining stagnant and do not see the results of the system, therefore thinking that it is the fault of the other class. Antagonization and isolation are becoming present, and therefore people look towards what the rich people have, but they think that they are arrogant and they do not help at all. Therefore, it just higher social division, and this is why people are not happy about, especially in Latin American countries. The average person of second or first stratus in Colombia takes around 12 generations to move from one stratus to the next, and this isn't even a significant change. Therefore, we need to solve this issue as soon as possible so that people can achieve a better quality of life, a better access to services, without having to feel guilty or without having to antagonize the other people who are just carrying on with their lives. We can help make this problematic less difficult for people by having many different cultural events, basically having access to education, being able to get opportunities relating to jobs and more technical aspects of the labor, as well as the fact that just being able to interact with different social classes is super important. Right now we're living each of us in a bubble, and we don't really notice what the outside world to ours is like. Therefore, it is more important to create consciousness for ourselves and to have spaces in which the government or public institutions can do that for us as well would be extremely nice. I believe that education is the most important aspect that society needs to improve to get it done today, due to the fact that it will open the most knowledge and it will open the most paths for one's lives, and basically do what one wants to do because it's a choice and not because you're forced to do it.